Guys, yo, what's going on, guys? Ankit here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we got the final war of the season. We got a lot of similar fights that we've been doing over the season, so I'm not gonna comment on all of them. I'll just talk about the notable ones. Most of them are, at least half of them, are sped up because they're boring and they take time. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about the season, how it went, and my season stats so far. So starting off personally, how I did. I think I took half of the BG2 bosses this season. I'm pretty sure I took at least 5, but I think I took 6 or 7. Because I'll be taking a boss again this time. I've taken Thing 3 times. I've taken Skrull this time, and once earlier. I took a M.I.A once, and maybe I have taken another one. So yeah, I think 6 or 7 bosses. So talking about my item usage, potions, not really used that much. I average about 1 or 2 every war at most. Some wars I don't even use a potion. And the few times that I've died, I only needed 3 or 4 potions. So, you know, it's roughly averaging 1 or 2 per war, so I'm still stacked up. I still have like 2 potions in the overflow, so I'll have to use them in the off season, otherwise they're gonna expire. About boosts, I'm doing still pretty well. I have about 20% in overflow, and I have 1 or 2 20% alliance war boost in overflow as well. So yeah, and I boosted every fight, but I only I think I 10 out of 12 or 11 out of 12 times I just boosted in the evening before I went to bed, and then in the morning when I had to do the end of my path, or the rest of my path. So item usage is not that high. I mean, Kingpin is pretty sustainable. Even if you take some hits, you can like slow play the next fight and you're just gonna regen, or even if you don't slow play, in the next 3 fights you're gonna regen about 20, 30, 40% of your HP anyways. And about my fights, how many I've taken, I don't know, I didn't count. I think I should have done that to make it a bit more statistical. The first 3-4 wars, I only had 7 or 8 fights per war, and then in the last 4 or 5 wars I've had at least 9, sometimes 10. Like only once I had 11 fights. So I don't really know. I would say I've taken at least 100 to 110 fights this season. I would say about 100, 110, somewhere around there. Pretty sure, but yeah, I think I should have counted that before, just to make it a bit more statistical. Then coming to my deaths, which everyone is excited about. So I've had 3 deaths. One of them was on the boss, which was using Torch against M.I.A. Believe it or not, that happened and I died, but it was right after the update, I think, or the hotfix. It was right after the hotfix. I think there was some kind of hotfix for Overseer. Yeah, there you go. I remember now. And some people were saying that they're having input issues, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I have. But when I fought against the M.I.A boss, I dexed like 2 times. I was pretty sure, but it didn't work. And even before that M.I.A boss, I had a input issue a couple of times, but I didn't pay too much attention. So that was 1 death. And then the first war of the season I died because I was stupid. I took a fight that I wasn't supposed to, and I shouldn't have taken it because I have taken Kitty Pryde on the aggression, like on the Mojo fight that you just saw before this. I have taken her before, but the AI was pretty cooperative. So that was the biggest issue, and I died. So yeah, first war of the season I died, and then the second war of the season I died again. It was a domino on Footloose, and I told the officer, so the officers asked me, are you comfortable taking that? I said, yeah, I mean, it's domino, she's gonna fail my power lock at times, it's not going to be too bad. But the RNG was absolutely terrible, and I died. So those were the 2 deaths that I technically had. Those were that were my fault. And then the 3rd death was Ma, which was input issues. But you can count it if you want. I honestly don't, because it wasn't my fault. I mean, I've seen people who died due to connection issues, and it's not really a death. And to me, input issues is almost at the same level. I mean, connection issues are worse because you don't even get a chance to fight. But input issues, they're not really that far off. So about 110 fights, 2 deaths or 3 deaths, however you want to say it. And about 6 bosses. So far, Path 5 has been amazing. Also defense. I don't know if you guys want to know, but most of my defense didn't really get that many kills. For the first 9 wars, my defense was rank 3 Korg, rank 4 Sig 200 Bishop and Mysterio, and I think I had rank 3 Chavez and Man-Thing. So Man-Thing got a kill here and there, like once every 3 war or something. But then for this week's wars, the last 3 wars, I removed Man-Thing and Chavez, and I got like a Sig 200 rank 4 Omega Sentinel and rank 4 Hulkling. So yeah, Omega Sentinel got me. Bishop has gotten me killed, I think, once or twice. I placed my defense without suicides, or without willpower, I mean. Of course, no suicides. And Bishop has gotten me a kill whenever there isn't a Quake or a very, very skilled alliance. Mysterio hasn't gotten me a kill yet, or maybe just one this whole season. I don't think I have seen a kill from him. We usually place him on Power Snack, and E isn't really that hard, to be honest. What else? And then the last 3 wars, I think Hulkling got a kill, and so the last 3 wars, I think we won all of them. So this war we are on track of winning. We won the last one. Yeah, I think we've won all 3 of our wars in the final week. So that's that. And then talking about the alliance, at least 10 to 15 players in this alliance are masters level players. They're really good. They rarely die, or even if they do die, it's like a really tough fight or something actually bad happened. And then the other half was, whatever. We're getting rid of at least 6 or 7 players in our alliance, and I think 2 or 3 of them are leaving. So if you guys want to join my alliance, let me know. I will write my line ID, or you can just comment down below and I will reply to you. But yeah, as an alliance, we are doing pretty bad. Unfortunately, I have to say it, there's no sugarcoating it. We had some really great wars. We have the capacity and the potential to, have 10 or 12 death wars, which is still a lot for Platinum 1 Alliance, or I mean, it's maybe in the lower Platinum 1 range, but I don't think we have ever had a single-digit death war as a whole alliance yet. Let me think of it. I don't think so. I know we've had a really low death war in each BG, like a BG has done really well one time or the other, but yeah. So Hellfire Club Kingpin is pushing Platinum, they're pushing Masters, and I think we can get it, but we need to change almost a third of our alliance, if not half of the alliance, because a lot of the players are not Masters material. We can't have people dying to Claire. We can't have people dying to Kitty with Nimrod, or to Sauron with Nimrod. We can't have people dying, on the first fight of a war. There are lots of things. We can't have people saying that they know how to fight a certain champion, but then they dex when, they're unlucky against Domino or things like that. So all in all, we still need to work a lot on our players. but I think we can make it there. As for me, this is my first time being in a Platinum 1 alliance. I'm not going to move anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere. The only time I will leave this alliance is if they drop to Tier 3 and Platinum 2. Tier 3 or Platinum 2. Because I really want to be in Tier 1 or Tier 2, and I want to be in Platinum 1. Anything above that is a bonus. I don't even mind Tier 2, because, you know, they're the same nodes. It's just that being in Tier 2 grants you less points, which means it's harder for you to climb the ranks. But yeah, that is pretty much it about my season stats. I will have an opening of my Alliance War rewards. I was supposed to open 3 of them, but, you know, I got the $60 monthly card. I got enough shards to open a featured amazing pull. I'm going to react to that as if it's live. And then I got a Nexus as well, and from the Nexus I got an amazing pull. And I'm going to get my 8th rank 4. Pretty much as soon as the rewards are out, because I need 2 tier 5 basics and I don't have any other way to get them. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my season stats, rewards, you know, story, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it. And going back to the current war, we're winning very easily. We've had 3 deaths in our BG. 2 of them could have been very easily avoidable. So one of them was on the window of opportunity stun mini boss, which is, you know, on the way to section 2 path 7 to 9. So it's, you know, it's a tough fight. I think it was void. But yeah, over here, so we're facing Super Skrull again. You know, I've done this fight a lot of times, but I just wanted to go for SP2 rotations because I have 150% skill boost. And I wanted to see how much difference does it make. So I knew it's not as safe as the SP1 rotation, because, you know, you don't really take any damage. But I wanted to see the difference in time, and I wanted to see the difference in the fight overall. Is it safer? Is it faster? Is it worth it? I do mess up, I'm not gonna lie, but I do think SP1 rotation is better. It's, for some reason, just to me, it made it easier for them to throw their special attacks, so that was always a bonus. So you see there, I'm doing 12k lights and 20k mediums. That's amazing. Like, there's no denying that damage isn't good or great to see. But yeah, so if I had an SP1 degen up there, that wouldn't have done as much damage. But I think I end this fight in a minute and a half, and the one with SP1 is just 15 seconds longer. So I do think SP1 rotation is far superior and far better. Just a bit of testing. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video, and I'll catch you next time.